hide the truth so. Breaking news and I made a man. Burkina Faso Ibrahim Teore 35 years mana obeji Burkina kundwai. Odofo wakwakoto new airline edi ama Burkina Faso. Abrantina koto new airline and as a new plane edi ama Burkina Faso ena watu ni di Air Burkina. Okoto plane every China. Se ewiesi ma ye ka ade a esan emasika eye plane ejuma. Anything na was most study all the Arab countries omonfa airline in diagro. Qatar omuni plane kurano omu plane more than 300. UAE Dubai only plane kurano also more than 300. Dientra because efechi omusika bibri. Burkina Faso young man 35 young man obeji akonwa ye 2 years pe anwanwa sema woye ni Burkina hono wakoto plane enra ni ne ya wakoto plane di aba Burkina Air Burkina the video na beto amore Ghana upon all the natural resources anyakopon di amaye common one airline the official airline edemo maimunu nyina mpono ye nibi diana ye wo ye Ghana Airways ana ye wo ene ye the adare restaurant e wa Accra DC10 restaurant e wa Accra me di picture no beto amore e die ningwasie ni Ghana enti senka kwame nkuma nim semu ba ye kuro we basase ya enti senka oja fa hodie ne ji krombo anka mfa so so nko onja age no mfa ma abrofo mpo because ye ndu asesem what dem moment video.
Join me as I take a flight on Air Burkina's new plane and see if I can keep unravel the implications of the impressive news that has filled the air. Today, we're celebrating a monumental achievement that's set to change the game for Burkina Faso and the entire region. Are you ready to witness history in the making? Let's dive into the exciting news that's got everyone talking. Can you believe it? President Ibrahim Teore has done it again. Remember when he promised to revive Air Burkina? Well, folks, that promise has become a reality. A brand new Embraer aircraft has just touched down at Ouagadougou International Airport, marking the rebirth of Burkina Faso's national airline. But wait, there's more. This isn't just any ordinary plane. It's a state-of-the-art Embraer 190 with 98 seats, including 6 business class and 92 economy class seats. And get this, it's not a lease, but a purchase made with Air Burkina's own funds. Now that's what I call financial independence. Let's take a moment to appreciate the significance of this achievement. For over 40 years, Air Burkina operated with leased planes, facing numerous management difficulties. But now, under the visionary leadership of Captain Ibrahim Teore, Burkina Faso is breaking free from old practices and asserting its sovereignty in the skies. Now I ask, how do you think this move will impact Burkina Faso's standing in the international community? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Before we continue, just a gentle reminder to like and share our videos. Also, subscribe to the channel to stay informed on the latest African economic, political, and social developments, and explore how global geopolitics impact the continent. Now let's continue. To truly understand the magnitude of this achievement, we need to take a trip down memory lane. Remember Air Afrique? It was once the pride of Francophone West Africa, dominating the skies of former French colonies. But what happened to this giant of African aviation? Air Afrique was founded in 1961, jointly owned by 11 newly independent Francophone African states and Air France. It was a symbol of Pan-African cooperation and ambition. However, mismanagement, political interference, and mounting debts led to its collapse in 2002. Now, if I may ask, what lessons can we learn from Air Afrique's downfall, and how can Air Burkina avoid the same fate? After Air Afrique's collapse, many Francophone African countries attempted to establish their own national airlines. But success was elusive. Why? Because the skies were dominated by none other than Air France, owned by the former colonial power. This brings us to an important point. Air Burkina itself has faced its share of challenges. It was established in 1967 but struggled with financial difficulties and operational issues over the years. In fact, it had ceased operations in April 2024, leaving many skeptical about its future. But here's where it gets interesting. Recent diplomatic tensions have led to Air France reducing its presence in the region. This created a vacuum and an opportunity that President Teore has seized with both hands. Now let's talk about the man of the hour, Captain Ibrahim Teore. His commitment to reviving Air Burkina is just one part of a broader vision for Burkina Faso's development. Did you know he's also overseeing the completion of the new Ouagadougou airport? But Traore's ambitions don't stop there. In a bold move, he recently requested a direct air link with Russia through the Russian ambassador. Now that's what I call thinking outside the box. How do you think this potential Russia-Burkina Faso air link could reshape regional geopolitics? Let us know your thoughts. The revival of Air Burkina isn't just about having a shiny new plane. It's about creating jobs, developing technical expertise, and instilling a sense of national pride. According to the Minister of Transport, this move will allow many employees who were technically unemployed to return to work. Moreover, owning and operating a national airline requires a wide range of skills, from pilots and engineers to ground staff and management. This is an opportunity for Burkina Faso to develop its human capital and reduce brain drain. Here's a thought-provoking question for you. How can other African nations learn from Burkina Faso's example to boost their own aviation sectors? Let's talk economics. A functional national airline isn't just a symbol of pride, it's an economic engine. It facilitates trade, boosts tourism, and attracts foreign investment. With Air Burkina back in the skies, Burkina Faso is positioning itself as a hub for regional connectivity. But there's more to it than that. By owning its own aircraft, Air Burkina is reducing foreign currency outflows that would otherwise go to leasing companies. This is a crucial step towards economic sovereignty. Talking economic sovereignty, President Ibrahim Teore has been actively pursuing a strategy of economic sovereignty for Burkina Faso, implementing several key initiatives to reduce external dependencies and boost domestic development. A cornerstone of this approach has been the establishment of a treasury deposit bank, which aims to mobilize internal resources and reduce reliance on international financial institutions. This move allows Burkina Faso greater control over its monetary policy and financial decisions. Teore has also focused on endogenous development, promoting the construction of local factories and industries. This initiative not only creates jobs, but also strengthens the country's manufacturing base. To support these efforts, his administration has implemented import restrictions on certain goods that can be produced locally, encouraging domestic production and consumption. In the mining sector, Teore has pushed for the development of a gold refinery. This project aims to add value to Burkina Faso's gold exports and retain more of the wealth generated from its natural resources within the country. The revival of Air Burkina, with the purchase of a new aircraft using the airline's own funds, is another example of Traore's commitment to economic sovereignty. This move reduces dependence on foreign carriers and leasing companies, while boosting national pride and connectivity. These actions collectively demonstrate Traore's determination to chart an independent economic course for Burkina Faso, prioritizing self-reliance and sustainable development over external aid and loans. As we celebrate Air Burkina's revival, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. What does this mean for African aviation as a whole? Could this be the beginning of a new era of truly independent African airlines? Imagine a future where African nations cooperate to create a network of efficient, profitable airlines that serve the continent's needs. A future where we're not dependent on foreign carriers to connect our cities and countries. So, if you could design the ideal Pan-African airline network, what would it look like? Share your ideas in the comments. African airlines have experienced mixed fortunes over the years, with some achieving notable success, while others have struggled or failed entirely. Among the most successful African carriers are Ethiopian Airlines. Widely regarded as Africa's most successful airline, it has maintained profitability and expanded its network significantly. Royal Air Maroc. Morocco's flag carrier has established a strong presence in Africa and beyond. Kenya Airways. Despite financial challenges, it remains a major player in East African aviation. On the other hand, many African airlines have faced significant difficulties or ceased operations, including South African Airways. Once a leading carrier, it has undergone business rescue and restructuring due to financial troubles. Air Afrique, a Pan-African airline that collapsed in 2002 due to mismanagement and mounting debts. Nigeria Airways, the former national carrier of Nigeria that ceased operations in 2003. The primary causes of failure for African airlines have been financial mismanagement and corruption, political interference in airline operations, lack of adequate infrastructure and maintenance facilities, high operational costs, including fuel and aircraft leasing, intense competition from foreign carriers, particularly Middle Eastern airlines, insufficient demand on certain routes, currency fluctuations and economic instability in home countries. These factors have made it challenging for many African airlines to achieve long-term sustainability and profitability. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the magnitude of what's happening here. President Ibrahim Teore made a promise, and against all odds, he delivered. Air Burkina is back in the skies, stronger and more independent than ever before. This isn't just a win for Burkina Faso, it's a win for all of Africa. It's proof that with visionary leadership and determination, we can overcome challenges and chart our own course. So to Captain Teore and the people of Burkina Faso, we say, bravo. You've shown us what's possible when we believe in ourselves and our capabilities. How do you think this achievement will inspire other African nations? What other sectors could benefit from this kind of bold, independent thinking? Remember, the sky's not the limit, it's just the beginning. Keep soaring, Burkina Faso. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Pan-African news and analysis. Until next time, this is your name signing off.
Kakum, Ejinukwakuanum, Otofo Wede Muamasuma, New Burkina Airline, Ababidru, Eobe Pretty, Amasika, Abo Mainu. See, any boom. Metasisawa Jibre na uti. Mia subscribe button na ewo top no. Bo link ne so na ko YouTube ko subscribe.